Morning, kids. Welcome to your Thursday morning video for week 8. Um, I hope to see all of you guys at class today. Remember, we've got class today. Period 1 is going to be 9 a.m. to 9:30. Period 2 is 9:30 to 10. Period 3 is 10 to 10:30. And period 4 is 10:30 to 11. So I can't wait to see you, and we'll talk about the maps that you guys made and just like what you've been doing this week outside and to entertain yourselves. Um, Today's activity is a backyard biodiversity activity. I know that some of you guys have already done that, which is awesome. Well done. Way to go. But if you haven't already done it or you're kind of confused about it, this video is for you. And today is the perfect day to do this activity because it's going to be gorgeous today. So I hope you enjoy getting outside and doing this activity. So this is what your packet looks like. Remember, you're going to be doing this on paper. I'd like you to do this on paper and then take pictures of it and send it to me. So kind of a throwback from the beginning of the year when we talked about ecosystems. You're going to be doing a backyard biodiversity survey. So step 1 is going to be to choose your kingdom: plants, lichens / fungus. Yes, I know that plants and fungus are not in the same family, but I grouped them together anyway because mushrooms are cool. And then the other kingdom you can choose is animals. I assume everyone knows what an animal is. Okay, great, awesome. Step 2, observe. Follow your map and survey your world. You don't have to follow your map, but I thought that would be cool as a way to tie it in. But you probably know your backyard pretty well. So you're going to be looking for organisms in your chosen kingdom. Look for differences and similarities. Look for color or lack of color. Look for shapes. Look in small places. So this activity is really just all about observations and identifying differences and similarities because you're going to be able to sort all of the organisms that you collect. Take pictures of our drawings, okay? I don't want you bringing home like 8 million worms. No, please don't do that. Just draw them, take pictures of them, count them, whatever. Leave nature in its spot, okay? So step 2 is observe. And you don't need to like cover 10 acres when you're doing these observations. You can do something as small as like a 5-foot square, or even just like overturn a rock or two and look for the things that are under there. And I also know that when you're observing, and especially as we get down here to step 3, record, not all of you know what the actual names of things are. That's fine. When people were first exploring in any section of the world, they didn't know what the name of it was either. And oftentimes those explorers were the ones that got a chance to name them. So name them whatever you want, as long as you can keep track of which thing is what. Okay? And if that's gonna drive you crazy and you're like, oh, I gotta know. If you have like a phone or a like a device that you can download the app Seek on, that's a great one. That's the one that I use to identify species. But don't spend all your time trying to make sure that every single thing is identified. Okay. So yeah, next step is step 3, record. Record all of the organisms that you find. And I have, oh man, I put the wrong page on here. Oh darn. Okay, well, in your packet, you do have pages that you can use to record things. Let me see if I can get the right documents up. There's the map out your world section. Wait for it. Wait for it. There they are. Oh, so beautiful. See if we can get this a little larger. Great. So step 3, record. I put these I put these pages in for you guys to be able to have a place for you to record what you are looking at. Um, so just draw what you see and maybe record size, shape, and color just so that you can remember it. And of course, make sure to make up a name for the things that you're observing. Okay, so then step 3, record. Step 4, sort. As long as humans have been on this planet, we have been collecting and sorting and making sense of the world in science. So come up with categories that you can sort and collect your organisms. And I believe I have some examples that I was thinking about on your step 4 sort section. The ones that I came up with are like color. You can sort things by color, sort things by shape, size, texture, height, leaf position, gills, no gills, beak shape. Obviously, some organisms are going to be able to be in that category and others are not. So use your discretion, and you guys can come up with whatever categories that you want. As long as, let's say, 2 organisms are in one category, you're golden. And you can have like blue things, and then you can have like a texture thing too, like soft or whatever. It doesn't just all have to be colors or all have to be shapes. Um, so sort your organisms by what makes sense, and then I gave you this spot here for you to write like the title of each of your categories and then the things that fall into each category down here. Step 5 is display. You're going to make a pie chart, bar graph, whatever, museum poster, doesn't matter, that displays what organisms you found in what categories, so that we can kind of graphically display the collection that you have made. So that's it in a nutshell, folks. And then the step 6 is to share. Obviously, you're going to be taking pictures of your work and then sending them to me via Google Classroom. So that's all I have planned for you today. Like I said, more activities about going outside rather than staying inside looking at screens. So have fun with it, and I'll see you during class. Peace, folks.